Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you a quick collective haul specifically about what I got from the Sarasota doll show. I'm going to try and breeze through it as much as I can because I did record this and sadly my camera did tilt a little funny. So I just want to make sure you guys have full visibility. You can see everything that I got because I'm very proud of my little collection here, and I'm very glad that I kept it limited to accessories and apparel because if you couldn't tell by my collection, it is growing and the space in my room is not. So I kept it down to just basically clothes. My main goals were to pick up Ginny hats or Ginny size hats, as well as an outfit for one of my Dollykins dolls. And I'll show you her really quickly before we get into everything so you knew what I was waiting for, what I was expecting to get into. But yeah, let's just get into it. So before I even went to the doll show, I picked this up off of Whatnot from the iconic Pat Doodles. And yes, she did send me the Pat Doodles pen. As well as my doll, and this is a Dollykin doll, Dollykin style doll. I'm not really sure if this is exactly a Dollykin. If someone can kind of confirm or deny that in the comments for me, that'd be great. But I believe she is. I mean, her face mold is exactly right, but the body is giving very light, very fashion doll. So I'm not sure what the deal is with her, but to me, compared to all the pictures I've seen of Dollykins, she's got the exact face, lips, hair, everything. But all that matters to me is that she is the style of doll that I really wanted. I've been wanting a Dollykin for a very long time, and I found her for a really good price. So basically what I was doing going to the doll show in Sarasota was trying to find an outfit that would fit her. I eventually ended up finding this dress and these lace tights, you can see right here, that just looks very nice and very classy. I actually found this hat too at a church harvest fair. So from all over the place I was shopping for doll stuff, but I ended up finding her a really nice outfit and now she sits on my shelf. I actually didn't know that the Dollykins dolls were this big until she came in the mail. It was a gargantuan package, so I was very shocked and confused as to what was inside, but she is a 20-inch doll. I've seen them posed a billion times on Pinterest and in other pictures, so I guess I just had never thought to myself what the perspective of those dolls actually meant. But yes, it did in fact translate to a 20-inch doll. I've thankfully found her a little refuge on my shelf for now, but hopefully one day I'll be able to give her the space she deserves. So I'm going to lay her here and I'll show you the rest of the outfits that I was hopefully going to put on her. Some of them fit, some of them don't. But I'm going to, again, try and breeze through it as fast as I can because, yeah, some of them are not as interesting as I think they are. So let's start with this. This is just a simple bandana. I got this from a lady who I believe is having problems with like giving change or something. So I ended up getting this as well as a few other things from her for free. But yeah, this is just a really cute bandana to tie around about like Tony style doll size. And then I got this as well for that size doll. This is a Muffy Bear swimsuit that came with a bandana as well. This I had a harder time fitting on some of my dolls just because of this having to go over their heads, and so many of them have oversized heads. But this will definitely end up going on a doll in the future. I managed to get it on a Tony and it looked really cute, just a little skimpy. So maybe for the summer I'll switch them out when I do more tropical style styling. Next thing that I got, mind you, everything that I got was around like 50 cents to $1. So I did not skimp at all on the clothes. If I saw something and I liked, I just bought it. So the next thing that I got in the same goal of trying to fit on a Dollykin doll are these sparkly stockings. Very good quality elastic, as well as these little panties, these lace panties, kind of high-waisted, great elastic on them as well. And this fit on my Dollykins very well, but since I ended up going with the lacy style tights, these didn't really need to go over them, but I would definitely love to put those on her if I was going to do an evening gown style look. Next few things I got are for 8-inch dolls. So I believe I got 3 things for 8 inches besides hats. I got this, which is a Madame Alexander Littlest Kitten dress. I'm not sure what doll that is or what series it might be a part of. If anyone could comment on that, I would definitely appreciate some clarification. But I picked this up because, you know, it has virtual to no imperfections. All the buttons in the back are intact, very little staining, and if I can add to my collection of 8-inch style doll dresses, I will do it at any given chance. I love hoarding their clothes because I love to play dress up with them all the time. So in that same goal, I got another little 8-inch cardigan. I found this rifling through a bin of just miscellaneous doll clothes and items, and I really like this cardigan. It has really nice mother of pearl style buttons, as well as a rose embroidery detail. There's a few loose threads here and there, but I think it was like $1, so I didn't mind picking it up. I could trim away anything I need to trim, and it'll look really nice over one of my doll dresses as well. And the last thing I got for 8-inch style dolls is this Penny Bright outfit. I believe this is a schoolgirl outfit. Kind of looks like a sailor outfit. Very little staining. All the snaps are intact. It's quite beautiful, honestly, how well preserved this outfit was. It came like in like original packaging and everything. But I just really like the style of this outfit. I had a bit of a harder time putting this on some of my 8 inches, if I'm being honest. It was like almost there, but I definitely could get her there if I really wanted to. And also, I do think I might be looking for a Penny Bright at the next doll show that I go to, so when that comes around, I'll definitely have an outfit ready for her. And then on to some of my bigger doll dresses. I don't know if you can see my pile here, but yeah, the dresses are getting bigger in size. This is a Madame Alexander Meg outfit, I believe, from the Littlest Women collection. This is for their combo hard vinyl style dolls that were around, I believe, I want to say 14 inches. If you know them, you know them. Especially based off the silhouette of this dress. You definitely know the doll if you've seen them before. But I thought this would fit on some of my Tony style dolls. I don't have that much clothes for them because their silhouette is a bit harder for me to kind of parse. I'm very used to the 8-inch dolls, and it's much easier to dress an 8-inch doll. But this looks like it would fit very well. I considered getting rid of this little gem detail on the top, but for now, I'll definitely keep it. It's a very cute, very simple dress. And then similarly, I think I got this from the same woman who's having change problems, so this might have been free, as well as some of the other things I'm going to show you here. I just love the print on this. This I figured would fit on one of my larger compo dolls. I don't know if you can see her, but she's tucked in the corner here. This I thought would fit beautifully on her. This looks mommy made. It's got this really nice tie detail in the back. It's got beautiful purple lacing around the neckline and the arms. Just really pretty, and honestly very well preserved for how kind of light and dainty this material is. You figured it would have more wear and tear, but it's held up very well for whatever journey it's had so far. And then onto this. I thought this would fit very well in my dolly kit, and it ended up fitting her perfectly. Kind of a Little House on the Prairie kind of dress, the very nice ruffle neckline and the puff princess sleeves. It's just a really beautiful dress on her. It's definitely not as long as you'd want on a 20-inch doll, but that doesn't really matter to me, honestly. It fit her really well. I just love that white dress on her. So maybe I'll switch her into this when it's getting towards like seasonal times, because this could fit into like maybe an Easter, maybe even a Christmas kind of look, just her bundled up. It's a really nice dress, and I believe I also got that one for free. And then this is another one I got. This one I actually got from an American Girl doll vendor, and I tend to not really look through their stuff because I never have collected American Girl. I don't believe I ever will. I try to never say never, but it seems like a very hard thing for me to get into just in the niche I've created with dolls. But I definitely, this caught my eye, you know. I wasn't trying to be exclusionary. This caught my eye, so I rifled through a bunch of the stuff there, and this was $1, I believe. The lady there told me she actually had this dress from her childhood and some of her childhood dolls. It came factory made like this, and she hand sewed this mermaid lace ceiling to the bottom. And I thought that was just so sweet. I had a part of this lady's like childhood projects with me. And this one also fits beautifully on the dollykin. Maybe if I'm doing a bit of a regal outfit, I'd put this on her. But for now, we're sticking with the other white dress, because it was the battle of the white dresses. It was between that one and the one she has on right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but someone is drag racing on my street because they're very cool. But anyway, this is the last thing I got in terms of clothing. This is a ballerina outfit, and I believe this is an Our Generation ballerina outfit. It has the OG tag on it. This fit really well on my dollykins as well. I didn't think it would, but I guess the proportions were right on. It's really pretty. Maybe for Halloween I can quickly swap her into this, but it is just such a cute little outfit, and I really wanted to have an array of things I could put her in because, again, dress up is my #1 priority with my dolls. It's always what I want to do with them. And then the last thing I got in terms of accessories is this Ginny style hat. It was on my wish list. I believe I picked up 1 or 2 of these. One of them might be on a doll right now, and I just can't figure out which one it is. But in terms of ones that I haven't put on a doll as yet, this one is definitely a Ginny style hat. It's got the T-shaped prongs on the top. It's got this beautiful ornate kind of lace detailing. I don't have any white hats as well. So that was a nice addition, as well as this little pink bow. It'd be nice to have this top lip up kind of bonnet style. It is just super sweet, and I have a matching one actually on one of my sailor little Ginnies. I mean, I put her in a sailor outfit, so I call her Sailor Ginny. But it's kind of the same thing, same deal with the little bow on the bottom. So it's really nice to have kind of matching pairs now. And I believe I got this for like $2 too. So if something's like $2, $1, whatever, I'll definitely pick it up. I have no hesitation to at a doll show. And again, I did go there for the sole intent of finding Ginny hats. So I'm glad I got to come home with some. And then the last thing I got at the doll show, I actually only purchased one doll, which, oh my gosh, the self-restraint is crazy. But the last thing I got was this right here. She's a little Betsy McCall. She's looking a little Twilight, a little pallid. She needs some of that blush to her face, and her strings definitely need to be restrung. I tried to tighten the original string that's within her, but she needs some elastic to kind of hold all the joints together, which I have no problem doing, but for now, I definitely just have her styled and posed there on the shelf. When I have a day of doll TLC, I'll take her apart and put her back together. But I actually have her in that Muffy bandana that I used. I used the bandana for this like bikini top. She's got kind of a tropical look going, as well as this petticoat skirt. I know it's very clearly a petticoat, but I thought it looked really nice and full on her because it's got so many layers. So I figured it's giving her like a really nice, yeah, again, tropical look. And she did come with slippers as well. So again, really hard for me to pass up on her, even if she's in need of some work. She was really inexpensive for a McCall, so I almost had to buy her. And she also has the original pins still in her hair. Her curls are still kind of formed towards the back. She really doesn't need as much work as she might seem like. And even if she does, I still love her the way that she is. I really love the way that she looks, and I love the outfit I picked for her. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have here to showcase from that Sarasota doll show, plus a few extras as well. There is another Sarasota doll show coming up in a few weeks, as well as a Bradenton doll show. So I'm really excited to show you guys everything I pick up there. Hopefully I find some more dolls. Honestly, the last Sarasota doll show I went to was a little sparse on the dolls, or at least stuff that I was looking for. But right now I am praying so much for a Tony style doll outfit. I mean, a Tony style nurse outfit. And I've been scouring everywhere for it, but the minute I find it at that doll show, you guys will hear about it. So I'm glad that I got to show you guys stuff. I know I haven't posted a video in a while. I've been busy, and I also didn't know anyone was watching my videos. So I'm very thankful that you guys are tuning in. You guys actually appreciate seeing my collection. Again, if there's any recommendations or suggestions for video ideas, please leave them in the comments below. If you guys have any, I know that we have a few people who are saying stuff about, you know, doll communities that they would like me to kind of pop my head into. I would love to meet more of you guys and to share in this hobby, because it's kind of my main thing that I have going on, and I would love to be around other people who love the same things as me. So again, just create a little conversation down below. I would love to talk to you guys. And again, video ideas is always recommended, because I have a hard time thinking of what you guys want to see. A lot of it is just collectives, hauls, but if you guys want to see some of my kind of lesser collective little bits and pieces that I have here that aren't necessarily Madame or Ginny or Vogue or something like that, you know, just let me know and I'll show you guys all the rest of everything I got pretty much. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll make sure I make another video when we go to those next 2 doll shows. It'll be a back-to-back, a double feature, so hopefully I'll have a lot to show you. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye!